So let's see how the current flows inside a conductor. Okay, so this is a piece of wire. Let us take this is a copper wire with cross sectional area A. It has an area of A, cross section A, and length L. Now what happens? Initially there was no electric field, that means it was not connected to a battery, and the electrons were moving in random direction. So the net flow of electrons towards any direction, left and right, up and down, forward or backward, were cancelling each other. Hence there was no flow of current because the movement of electron was cancelling each other and there are a large number of electrons. So there will be no current when there is no electric field. Now let's see what happens when there is an electric field. So what we do to apply an electric field, let us take a disc, and this disc is connected to the positive terminal of the battery, and another metallic disc which is connected to the negative terminal of the battery. So this side of this wire and the area of the disc is equal to the cross section of this wire, and now the disc is attached to this wire and another disc which is negative is attached on this side of the wire. So there is an electric field because of this positive and negative charges. These positive and negative charges are producing an electric field, and the direction of electric field is from positive to negative. Now this is at higher potential, this is at lower potential. This V2 is low and this is high potential. So potential difference delta V is V1 minus V2. This is the potential difference. Now there is a potential difference. Now what will happen in this case? Now we know in metals and conductors the charge carriers are electrons. The charge carriers are electrons. Since electrons are negative, so electron will try to move towards this positive side, and we have already assumed that the positive charge carriers, which are ions, they are already fixed, so they are not moving. So the current is coming only due to movement of electrons. Since electrons are moving towards left side, so we can assume since electrons are moving left side, so ions are remaining on the right side. So right side is becoming positive, left side is becoming negative. It looks like that negative charge is traveling towards left and positive charge is traveling towards right, and we always take the direction of the current in the movement of the positive charges. So the positive charges are moving from left to right and the direction of the field is from left to right. So the current is always in the direction of the electric field. This electric field is always from positive to negative. Negative charges will flow in this direction, but the flow of negative charges means that it looks like that positive charge is flowing towards right. So the direction of the current and direction of electric field is always in the same side. Again, previously electrons were doing random motion, hence net current was 0. Now what happens when there is an electric field? Do electrons start traveling straight? No. The motion is still random. The motion of electron is still random. They still collide with other ions or the boundaries. They still collide, but there is some overall movement towards the one direction. There is some overall movement, and this overall movement is towards this positive side. Though the motion is random, but there is some motion, and that overall motion is towards this left side. That means more number of electrons will start moving in this left side and less number of electron will move on this right side. Or we can say the movement towards the left is more, though it is random, but it is more towards the left, and movement towards the right is less. So overall there is some motion which is directed towards the left side of this conductor. Why? Because electrons are negative and this terminal is positive. So some electrons are coming towards this side, and hence since electrons are going from right side, this will become positive. It looks like positive charge is moving towards this side. So there is negative plate or negative charges are there. Positive charge is moving on this side and negative charges are moving towards this side. This is negative and this is positive. Suppose if we have supplied positive or negative charges only at once, then this negative charges will neutralize this positive charge, hence there is no charge, and this positive charge will neutralize this negative charge, again there is no charge. So in that case the electric field should become 0 and there will be no flow. Hence to maintain a current we need continuous flow of charges from the battery or power supply. For the movement of current or steady current, we need continuous flow of charges from the battery or power supply, so that this end is always maintained at a higher potential or positive charges keep on coming from the battery, and this side will be always on lower potential or negative charges keep on coming from the battery. So for making a steady current we need continuous flow of charges at the both ends. Charges positive Q and negative Q put the ends of a metallic cylinder. So these are charges. The electrons will drift because of the electric field. What is drift? This overall motion towards the right side or overall motion towards the left side. This is drift motion. Why this is called drift motion? Because it is not direct motion. It is motion by scattering. Even though electrons are moving towards left, but they are moving after scattering. So this is called drift motion. This is called drift motion. So charges positive Q is distributed on disk 1 and charges negative Q is distributed on disk 2. So this is producing an electric field in the conductor which will give rise to the motion of electrons. Now the electrons will be accelerated due to this field towards positive Q, that we know that electrons will move towards left side because that is positive. They will thus move the neutralize the charges. What will happen? This positive Q charge will be neutralized by the electrons because electrons are negative and this charge is positive. As the number of electrons is sufficiently large to neutralize this positive charge, there will be no charge left and the current will stop. So the electrons, as long as they are moving, will constitute an electric current, because we know that for electric current we need the charges to be moving. Hence in the situation considered, there will be a current for a very short time while no current thereafter. As soon as this becomes zero, there will be no current. So we can also imagine a mechanism where the ends of cylinder are supplied with fresh charges to make up any charge neutralized by the electrons. So charges are continuously supplied by the battery or power supply. So in that case there will be a steady electric field in the body of conductor and there will be a steady current. Again this current will be a drift current because motion of electrons are still random, but there is an overall motion towards the positive terminal. Motion is still this random and scattering motion, but overall motion is towards the left. Some motion towards the right side, but overall motion is towards the left. So this is called drift motion, or the velocity is drift velocity. mechanism to maintain a steady electric current is cell or batteries or a power supply. Next, we will learn about the Ohm's law.